Alright, hello and welcome back to my Fallout New Vegas walkthrough on Very Hard with Hardcore mode enabled. On this video we will be continuing with the Ghost Town Gunfight quest, and let's just jump right in. So the town is going to be lined up on the storefront, and what we're going to do is we're going to post it up next to this rock right here, and pull out your dynamite sticks that we got from Easy Pete, and the town's just gonna start shooting at the powdered gangsters and powdered gangers. Wow, what's up with me? But what you want to do is after they've shot a couple rounds or whatever, come in like I am, and I recommend throwing 2 sticks of dynamite at Joe Cobb, because these powder gangers go down really easily, and Joe Cobb is just going to be a pain in the ass. But I managed to throw a stick of dynamite right on his legs, and he just gets messed up incredibly. It's a good stick. But then the other one died by a gunshot, and my stick of dynamite blew up, and it did nothing. So what you want to do then is whip out your varmint rifle, all-purpose gun. And I don't recommend doing what I do, because I see Joe Cobb running and I think he's going to run away or something, so I start to chase him, but I shouldn't have done this. Just stay back and pick off the stragglers with the varmint rifle and VATS. Use your VATS. And don't do what I do here and try and take on Joe Cobb head on, because his armor is insane. His damage threshold is incredible for very hard. So just let you and the townsmen of Good Springs kill him as a team, and basically go into VATS and just try and get the last shot on him so you get the XP. I didn't, but once you kill him, you will be idolized by Good Springs, and you will be basically notoriously hated by Powder Gang. And after you're done, Ringo's going to come up to you and give you 100 caps and show you where his caravan headquarters is. But now we're going to start picking up everything from everyone. We're just going to start looting all the corpses and just get everything out of them. I don't pick up their hats. I mean, it hasn't proved to be enough value. Even though it is early in the game, it hasn't just proven to be enough cap worth in there for me to just turn around and sell it. But take up all their stuff once you find everybody. Make sure you get all the powder gang people stuff. Then make your way over. Once you're done, make your way over to the general store. And before you go in, what I do always will repair everything. So, because it's a matter of quality versus quantity. You're going to get more caps for quality and less for quantity. So, and you'll see me in the beginning of this game, since it's a very hard walkthrough. I'm not going to be selling my weapons, because a lot of the enemies in this game, they are going to take so much ammo, and guns are going to break, and it's going to get ugly in some parts of these walkthroughs. So I don't like to sell my guns unless it's like a big gun like the incinerator, the flamer, or the Gatling laser. But what you want to do is sell. You'll see me like think about it here, but even though I do recommend selling some dynamite, but it's on very hard, so we're gonna need that dynamite early on. So sell all your apparel that you don't have equipped, and sell off all the meds and the animal meats that you might have. I had some gecko meat on me. I don't think I sold it, but keep most of your foods that do take away damage from your food damage and everything. Sell all your cigarettes and gecko hides and all that stuff. And your pre-war money, once you got all that sold, you're pretty much done, unless you have some NCR dollars on you. They can prove to be valuable. But once you're done with that, you want to go and scroll down and find. He usually sells 2 varmint rifle mods. I buy them both since I got the caps. But one thing I forget to do really quick, but I do go back and buy it. You want to buy a shovel. Very important. You want to buy a shovel and the varmint rifle mods. So once you get the shovel and the varmint rifle mods, what you want to do is leave the general store and head back up to the cemetery. And cemetery, I mean, it's got some pretty good loot for the beginning of the game. This is my 5th playthrough, and on all 5 playthroughs, except for the first one, there seem to be a lot of 357 guns. I think I pick up 1 357 guns and some like 20 or so 357 rounds. But that's what we bought the shovel for, so we can do some grave digging and grave robbing, so to say. But yeah, there's the revolver that I picked up, and this one's got some meds in it, some drugs. I pick off everything off. That's some good fruit right there, that cactus fruit. It's always beneficial to pick that up, so whenever you're exploring the wasteland, always pick that up. I find some magnum rounds, I think, in the next 2 graves. Yep. And then what you want to do is find the snow globe. And I haven't decided what I'm going to do with these, but there's 2 choices. And you can either sell them for 2,000 caps or to Mr. House, who we'll see later in the game when we make it all the way to Vegas and get out of this desert. But now you're going to see me check my H2O, food, and sleep damages. And what I try to do, since it's hardcore mode, I always get these zeroed down before we explore, which is what we're going to do in our next video. I'm going to kind of give you a tutorial on how to explore, but always when you're exploring, what you want to do is, before you set out on your adventures and stuff, make sure you got everything fully repaired, and make sure all your H2O and your food and your sleep, it's all set to 0. So coming up to the end of the vid, just make sure it's all zeroed out. In the next video, we're going to be going over some basics for the exploring the Mojave Wasteland. It'll be a pretty important vid, probably another long one, but until then, make sure you subscribe so you can stay updated with my walkthroughs. Like, if you got any questions, comment on the video, and I'll answer them as best as I can. This is probably my 5th playthrough. So before we say sleep, you always want to sleep until about 5 a.m., 5 or 6 a.m., so you got plenty of daylight to work with. All right, and I'll see you next vid. Thanks for watching.